welcome you all to the lamp lighting ceremony.
The light acts as a dispels of darkness. As soon as the fire is lit, darkness flees away. Similarly, the lamp being offered to the Lord dispels the darkness inside the heart of the devotee. As our students light their lamps at this auspicious day, they are dedicating their lives to live as the member of our noble nursing profession.
Prayer is the key that unlocks all the storehouse of God's infinite grace and power. Let's invoke blessing of Almighty before we start the program. Now, I would like to call students of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions for the prayer song.
രാഗതന്ത്രി മീട്ടി സ്നേഹഗീതമേകിയും കർമ്മഭൂമി തളിരിടുന്ന വർണ്ണമേകിയും നമ്മിൽ വാഴുമാദിനാമം ഇന്നു വാഴ്ത്തിടാം ഞങ്ങൾ പാടുമീ സ്വരങ്ങൾ കീർത്തനങ്ങളാകണേ ചൂടുവയ്ക്കുമീ പദങ്ങൾ നൃത്തലോലമാകണേ കുഞ്ഞു വീടിനുൾക്കരങ്ങൾ സ്വർഗമാകണേ അമ്മ നൽകുമുമ്മ പോലും അമൃതമാകണേ പൂർണ്ണമീ ചരാചരങ്ങൾ ഗുരുവരങ്ങളാകണേ ഹൃദയരാഗതന്ത്രി മീട്ടി സ്നേഹഗീതമേകിയും കർമ്മഭൂമി തളിരിടുന്ന വർണ്ണമേകിയും നമ്മിൽ വാഴുമാദിനാമം ഇന്നു വാഴ്ത്തിടാം ഹൃദയരാഗതന്ത്രി മീട്ടി.
And sincere welcome gives the sense of caring and make people feel appreciated. Now I call upon our faculty, Mrs. Manisha T, to give the welcome address.
Nurses, just another word to describe a person strong enough to tolerate anything and soft enough to understand anyone. Myself, Manisha T, lecturer, Vidyakirana Group of Institutions. A very warm good afternoon and warm welcome to this auspicious occasion. I consider it as a great honor to welcome all of you on behalf of our college. First of all, I would like to welcome pillar of our college, Sri Amijit S. Tangappan, Managing Director of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions, President of United Nurses Association, Karnataka State, and Chairman of Adam Hospitality, who extended his support and guidance for organizing this ceremony. I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to extend a very special welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Sri A.C. Prabhu Swami S., former Principal, Vidyakirana Group of Institutions, Academic Council, Member of Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science, and present Principal of Gnm Nursing Institution. I welcome you, sir. Now, I will take the opportunity to welcome our guest, Srimati Bangari, Nursing in charge of Rainbow Children Hospital, Bangalore. I welcome you, ma'am. Next, I would like to welcome Sister Ansu Konangulat, Personality Development Counselor and in charge of Aged Destitute Women Group. I welcome you, ma'am.
Big bouquet, no? You just place it for cheap guest. Big bouquets, only two, no? And small bouquets, you just give it. These two.
Manu CS, Managing Director, Life Care Home Health Service and UNA Executive Member.
This one is big one, no?
In his absence, I welcome you, sir. Srimati Beena M. Cherian, Nursing Superintendent of Medax Hospital. I welcome you, ma'am.
Because the shortage ones we can't know. So now don't put. If they will come in afternoon.
I'd like to welcome our beloved principal, Srimati Shani S. I welcome you, ma'am. I would like to welcome Srimati Ashley Stephen, Principal, Sri Baswaraja Swami College of Nursing. I welcome you, ma'am. Chairman of Haladamma Devi Education Trust. In his absence, I welcome you, sir. Next, I would like to welcome Sri Chandrasekhar Sir, Secretary of Haladamma Devi Education Trust. In his absence, I welcome you, sir. Now, I like to call upon Sri Shivananda HS, Administrative Officer of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions and Headmaster of Vidyakirana Public School. I welcome you, sir. Vidyakirana Group of Institutions. I welcome you, ma'am. Vice Principal of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions. I welcome you, sir. Now, I would like to call upon Sri Eldo Mani, Administrative Manager of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions. I welcome you, sir. I would like to welcome Sri Rajesh Gobi, PRO of Adams Hospitality. I welcome you, sir. Warm welcome to our external lecturers for accepting and attending this function in spite of their busy schedule. We welcome you, sir and madam. Parents are the only one who shows unconditional love. They are visible God and our first mentor. It's my proud indeed to congratulate all the parents for choosing nursing profession for their children. I extend a warm welcome to each one of you. I extend my sincere welcome to all the faculties of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions for their constant help and encouragement for organizing this function. Next, I would like to welcome all non-teaching staff to this occasion. I have a warm word of welcome to our budding nurses, first year BSc and first year GNM, who are the center of attraction for this beautiful occasion. Last but not least, I would like to welcome all students, SNA members of our institute to this beautiful occasion. And I wish first years all the success and happiness in your career. Once again, I welcome everyone to this event. Thank you.
So much, Mrs. Manisha. Next, as a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the mind, soul, and body of our patient, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Now, I request our budding nurses to march inside the premise with a special processional music and take their respective seats.
like to invite the attention by a good nurse may be just as important as a major operation by a surgeon. Now, I would like to call our faculty, Ms. Shruti Sadishan, for explaining relevance of nursing.
To all the dignitaries on this dais, my colleagues, parents, and my dear students on this grand occasion. Let me take an opportunity to share a few words about nursing. We all know nursing has been called the oldest arts and the youngest of all professions. Traditionally, woman is an instinctive nurse taught by Mother Nature, and because of maternal instinct, they were considered as born nurses. But today, paternal instinct is present in both sexes of all races. Thus, the spirit of nursing has no boundaries. The development of nursing depended on the additional ingredients, skill, expertise, and knowledge. Emphasis on the necessity of the knowledge base began to emerge as more and more information about disease and illness became available. Now, nursing had become both art and science. Today, there are three concepts in nursing which have united to become modern-day nursing foundation. They are head, heart, and hand. The nurse has to function with head, that is, possession of up-to-date knowledge, as we have been the leaders in expanding knowledge in nursing and other healthcare disciplines through healthcare research. Knowledge increases nurses' awareness and promotes an understanding the social and intellectual origin of our disciplines. The nurse has to function with the heart, willingness to work with compassion, kindness, simplicity. The nurse has to function with hands, exertion of expertise skill, where we handle all equipments hand in emergent situation at various level of care. There are 5 C's which are characteristic features of a nurse should possess: compassion, consent, confidence, competence, and commitment. Nursing continues to grow and evolve. This evolution of nursing has brought the profession forward to one of the most challenging and evergreen career. Nursing is based on society's needs and therefore exists only because of society's need for such a service. Nursing is a multi-dimensional profession. So, nursing is not simply a collection of specific skill, and nurse is not a person trained to perform specific tasks. Nursing is a profession that possesses basic characteristics such as it requires an extended education of its members. It has a theoretical body of knowledge leading to defined skills, abilities, and norms. It provides a specific service. The professionals have autonomy in decision making and practice. This profession as a whole has a code of ethics for practice. In an advanced technology, world nurses have a multiple role as caregiver, client advocate, manager, communicator, nurse educator, administrator, researcher. Today, nurses are becoming more politically sophisticated and are able to increase nursing influence on healthcare policy and practice. So, as a student beginning your career, it is important to understand the scope of nursing practice and how nursing influences the lives of clients we care for. The lamp reflects the trust placed in nursing by the society as our profession is faced with multiple challenges. It also represents a pride in your professional training and is worn throughout your career. Therefore, let us all join our hands before the light that brings prosperity, good health, abundance of wealth, and destruction of the enemy's intellect. Once again, wishing you a prosperous career ahead, and thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shruti Sadishan. All first years, please be seated. The word, the fourth speaking of a thought, an idea, a truth, is the beginning of every new creation or pulse of creation. It is the inauguration of every new order of things. It begins every new messianic reign, every coming of a better time. The darkness never comprehends it, but always to as many as receive it, it gives power. It's my privilege to welcome all the dignitaries on the dais to inaugurate the ceremony.
faculty, Miss Soumya Marin Chako, to enlighten the importance of lamplighting.
To all respected dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. Today, I take my privilege to speak about the significance of laminating on this occasion. If we have to understand clearly about the significance of the laminating, we must know the history of pioneer of modern nursing. Yes, pioneer of the modern nursing is Miss Florence Nightingale. Florence Nightingale had a broad education and came to dislike the lack of opportunity for females. In March 1854, the Crimean War broke out the message of the sufferings, when there was no other helping and lovable hands. She started her service there with the fullest and assistance and cooperation from the medical staff. There were no vessels for water or any kind of soap. In men lying in their uniform and they are covered with the degree of a kind of cloud and about the persons. Before the end of 1854, the Nightingale and nurses had brought out the hospital in better order. She was on her fact or 20 hours. The wounded men called her the lady with the lamp. The Nightingale surrounded her whole life for her human life. After the Crimean War, also she continued her services. Yes, she is a pioneer of the modern nursing. She have a beautiful shape of nursing profession, like how a statue maker or the ordinary stone. She made the nursing assisting the job or career of profession. She surrendered her life, her profession. She gave a soul to the rescue of the soul. Lamp burns itself to give the light to others. The lamp lighting is a nursing to symbolize that nurses are like a lamp, which burns itself and gives light to others, in the way of caring others, and also to follow the Florence Nightingale. Through the lamp lighting, our budding nurses commit their life for their human beings. As our students light their lamps at this auspicious day, dedicating their lives to live the members of our nursing profession. Nursing is a noble profession. It is greater than the love. If love can't, it cure it. It nurse can. It obvious that our budding nurses will have a marvelous future because God blesses those who are kind and serve the sufferers. Thank you.
Never expose themselves, but their achievements expose them. Now it's the time to light the lamp of first year B.Sc Nursing students, Vidyakirana Group of Institutions, Bangalore, to light our students, and I call the first year students to come forward and light the lamp. And also I invite Sri A.C. Prabhuswamy Sir, Srimati Benkari Madam, Srimati Beena Madam, Sister Ansu, Srimati Shani S., Srimati Ashley Stephen Madam, to the stage to light the lamps of our students. I would like to invite Sri Amjit S. Tangappan, Sri Manu C.S. and Sri Harish H.V. to light the lamps.
Thank you so much. Oath taking is one of the promise which we do to practice our profession with loyalty. And it has to be followed by the entire nursing profession till the end of their professional life. Now I request our principal, Mrs. Shani Madam, to help the student to take up their promise of life.
I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping, all family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty, I will endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Thank you.
True that a prayer that comes from the heart can move mountains. It increases your faith and brings you close to God. Now, I would like to request all the first year students to pray for blessing from God.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul, sing like never before. Oh my soul, I worship your holy name. The sun comes up, it's a new day dawning. It's time to sing your song again. Whatever may pass and whatever lies before me, let me be singing when the evening comes. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship your holy name. You're rich in love and you're slow to anger. Your name is great and your heart is kind. For all your goodness I will keep on singing. 10,000 reasons for my heart to find. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, oh my soul, worship His holy name. Sing like never before, oh my soul, I worship your holy name. And on that day when my strength is failing, the end draws near and my time has come. Still my soul will sing your praise unending. 10,000 years
Please be seated. Now it's a time for a small celebration. I would like to call our SNA members to arrange a stage for the cake cutting. I would like to call one parent from first year and one girl student and one student from boys. One parent, please come forward. Thank you so much, our dignitaries. Please be seated. I would like to
and forget about failures and the negatives in our lives. Now, I would like to call Sri A.C. Prabhuswamy sir to enlighten our students with the blessing note.
A warm good evening to all. We have started in the afternoon. Now we are in reaching evening. Honorable guests on the dais and off the dais, parents, dear students, and special invitees, and especially today's center of attraction, the freshers who has taken the oath of entering into nursing today. First of all, I would like to say, Vidyakirana is not new for me, it's like home for me. Because I started my career here. I was the founder principal and I have seen the growth of Vidyakirana. And today I am proud my student Amjit is taken over and taking this into different heights. I am sure he will achieve in making this or taking this institution to great heights. And I thank management along with Amjit for giving me this opportunity to stand here as a special guest. First of all, let me congratulate and welcome all the freshers to nursing profession. This day is very special for you in your life because all the professions, at the end of the profession, they will take the oath and they will be ready for their services. But only in nursing, we start with taking the oath. And the oath is very meaningful. And all of you, please follow that in your life, in carrying out the professional career. In this junction, I would like to tell you some tips. We nurses are taking care of the living human beings. And you all should develop the characters of humbleness, dedication, commitment, and empathy, and moreover, assertiveness. You should be humble because patient when comes to hospital, they'll come with a lot of pain and they'll be requiring a lot of care. So for that, you should be humble to understand their pain and give the solution for that. And empathy. Why empathy? Empathy is the one which makes you to understand the pain of the patient, because we are going to step into their place and understand their pain or suffering, and we are going to help them to come out of that suffering and the pain. Why assertiveness? Assertiveness is a character where you stand and say no. There are instances where you are forced to do something which is not to be done. At that time, somebody may ask you to do, patient relatives, or other healthcare team members. So at that time, if you know it is wrong, and you should be able to say, no, it is not possible to do, and you should not do that. This is very important. And even in professional career also, future, even with your situations may come where you are made to do some things, that time you must be able to say, this is not necessary and we should not be doing this. And nursing care, mostly it's all developed by skill. And skill cannot be just by reading the books, you cannot acquire. And very good example is today's lamp lighting. And when you're taking the light from the guests here, you have followed a very systematic way of coming onto the stage and going back. This all happened without any disturbance, without any deviations, only because of your practice. Repeatedly, you might have practiced how to come on the stage and take the light and go back and sit in your place. It all shows the discipline and the practice what you have made. And the same practice is required for nursing care. When you're taking care of the patient also, this care has to be by developing the skills of giving nursing care. And another example, cycling or driving or bike riding cannot be by reading the book. You have to practice. You have to ride a bicycle. You may fall. You may have some injuries. Then only you learn. Same way, we have to practice, and you will be perfect in your taking care of the patient by using your skills, what you have adapted. Management can give the facility, and management can give the teachers. Management can give all the environment where you can learn. But whereas you are the one who are going to put yourself in that learning place to acquire knowledge and the skills. So that is very important. So in this direction, I would like to make you aware, or make you, you have to be dedicated to learning. And one story I just tell you, and I'll stop my speech. There's a sculpture, the sculptures, I think all of you know who is a sculptor, the one who make the statues. In olden days, there was no communication, vehicles or anything. They used to walk from village to village, state to state, they used to walk. When that person was walking in a forest to reach the next destination, he was just tired and he sat for some time in a place where he saw two stones lying. And after some relaxation, he felt he has to make something out of that. He went to the two stones and asked, I feel like making a statue here. Can you allow me? One stone said, no, not necessary. Another stone said, yeah, I am okay. Then he put his skills and he sculpted a statue. And you know, to make a statue, a lot of beatings he will be giving, and the stone has to take it up. And after making the beautiful statue, he moved on to his destination. After a month or two, after completing his work in next destination, he was coming back. Accidentally, he was passing by the same way where he sculpted a statue there, and he saw a lot of crowd in that place. And then he was unable to reach the place where exactly that center of attraction, why the people. Then he asked somebody. Then they said, there's one beautiful god who is there, and they have built a small temple, and people are going. Then he realized that is a god God statue what he has sculpted. Okay, this means a stone was allowed the sculpture to sculpt the statue. And other stone which was not allowed, he saw people while going to worship the god, they're leaving their footwear in front of the statue, that stone. So this example, why I am telling, you people are coming to this college, you allow teachers to teach you, and you surrender yourself to the teachers, and you surrender yourself to the patient. Why I am telling? Because patient is a living textbook where you can learn so many things from the patient. What they are suffering, how to give care, and how they will be happy once they get well, and how much blessings they will give it to you. So with this, I again remind you, dedicate yourself, commit yourself for the studies and learning, and definitely you have a good future, and I wish you all the best. Once again, I thank the management for calling me here and making me to be the chief guest here. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words are strong enough to make a change. People hear you upon the level you speak to them from. Speak from your heart, and they will hear with theirs. So next, I call upon our guest, Mr. Shivananda HS sir, to say a few words.
Good afternoon, one and all. Thanks for choose the course, nursing course. Today, overall getting oath taking and overall joining here, parents plus students. Really, I appreciate all the peoples. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಿನ್ಸಿಪಾಲು ಪ್ರಭು ಸರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದರು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಈ ಕೋರ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸದ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಂತೋಷ ಸಿಗಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಕೋರ್ಸು ಅಂದರೆ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗು. ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಾಕೆ ಒಂದು ರೆಸ್ಟ್ಲೆಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದರೂ ಸಹಿತ ನಿಮಗೆ ಟಯರ್ಡ್ ಆಗೋಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪೇಷಂಟ್ ಬಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪೊಸಿಷನಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾಗ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀರೋ ಆ ಒಂದು ಪೇಷಂಟು ಒಂದು ನಗುಮುಖವನ್ನು ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಟಯರ್ಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಅವ್ರು ಕೊನೆಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನು. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ತಾಯಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಸಾಕ್ತಾರೋ ಅವಳಿಗೆ ನಾವು ತಾಯಿ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ನೀವು ತಾಯಿ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಎರಡನೇ ತಾಯಿಯಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಯಿತು. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಈ ಕೋರ್ಸನ್ನು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೋಷಕ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ನಾನು ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾರಣಕರ್ತ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಅಮ್ಜಿತ್ಗೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ದಿನ ಇದು. ಅಮ್ಜಿತ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಇವತ್ತು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಹಬ್ಬ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ವಿಶೇಷ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ. ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಕಣ್ಮಣಿ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ರಾಜ್ಕುಮಾರ್ ಅವರು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಹಬ್ಬನೂ ಇವತ್ತೇ ಇದೆ. ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಸಚಿನ್ ತೆಂಡೂಲ್ಕರ್ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಹಬ್ಬನೂ ಇವತ್ತೇ ಇದೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಅಮ್ಜಿತ್ ಸರ್ದು ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ ಹಬ್ಬ ಇವತ್ತೇ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮು ಸಹಿತ ಇವತ್ತೇ ಇದೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿದೆ. ಇದು ಸುಮಾರು ಒಂದು 20th ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದು ಓತ್ ಟೇಕಿಂಗು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ 20 ವರ್ಷದ ಹಿಂದೆ 2003-4ರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಇವತ್ತು ಒಂದು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಅಂದರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಭು ಸರು ಸುಮಾರು ವರ್ಷಗಳಿಂದ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಬ್ಯುಸಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದರು. ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶನವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಅವರು INC KNC ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದರಿಂದ ಅವರು ನಮಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಬಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೋಷಕರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನರ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಒಂದು ಉತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೀತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಹಂತಕ್ಕೆ ತಂದಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೋಧಕ ವರ್ಗದವರಿಗೆ, ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರಿಗೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಆ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜಿಂಗ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ರು ಹಸೀನಾ ಮೇಡಮು ಮತ್ತು ಅಮ್ಜಿತ್ ಸರ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾಗರಾಜ್ ಸರು, ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಸರು, ರಾಜೇಶ್ವರಿ ಮೇಡಮು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಮಾಡಲಿ. ನೀವು ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರಪಂಚದ ಎಲ್ಲ ದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲೂ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಭಾಳಷ್ಟು ದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿಮಗೂ ಸಹಿತ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶಗಳು ಸಿಗಲಿ, ಆ ದೇವರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
Thank you, Shivendra sir, for your valuable words. Next, I would like to invite Srimati Asina Amjit, the Academic Director, Vidyakirana Group of Institutions, for the annual report.
A very warm good evening to all. Respected dignitaries on the dais, guests, invitees, and parents. First, I congratulate all the budding nurses for selecting nursing as your profession. I am very glad to present the annual report of the college activities and progress during the year 2021-22. I would like to say that Vidyakirana Group of Institutions has an excellent record of making a difference by preparing professional nurses who will be outstanding leaders and managers. Wins, a dreams come true for the trustees of Sri Haradama Devi Educational Trust, have a vision of providing high quality education and facilities for learning skills, and they have chosen the field of nursing education. Hence, WINS was established in 2003. The mission of WINS is to empower the students by offering high quality and innovative nursing education program and to prepare the students for a great career in nursing. The institution has got recognition from all the accreditation bodies such as INC, KNC, Government of Karnataka, RGUHS, and KSDNEB. At present, there are 3 courses running under the umbrella of WINS, which are B.Sc Nursing, Post-Basic Nursing, and General Nursing. It is our 19th batch of B.Sc and General Nursing and 12th batch of Post-Basic Nursing in this current academic year. The sanctioned intake for the B.Sc Nursing is 40, Post-Basic Nursing is 30, and for Diploma Nursing is 50, whereas the government quota is 30% and 10% respectively. It is proud to say that the institution is running in its own building and own hostel facilities, and it has a good infrastructure. There are sufficient classrooms and well-equipped laboratory facilities. Library is having excellent collection and good number of books. Qualified teachers are appointed and they carry out well-planned teaching both in classes and supervision in clinical setup. The college is affiliated to various hospitals such as Medax Multi-Speciality Hospital, Rainbow Children's Hospital, Vasavi Multi-Speciality Hospital, TR Multi-Speciality Hospital for providing clinical exposure to the students. For community field experience, students visit the urban areas such as Konangunda PHC, and for the rural field experience, they go to the villages under Gottigere PHC. All the students of nursing join together and form a Students Nurses Association, SNA, which is an active body in all co-curricular activities of the college. We also celebrate lamp lighting ceremony and college day celebration every year successfully. The college conducts sports cultural competitions annually to bring out the talents and encourage for their betterment. Annual examination is conducted by Rajiv Gandhi University of Health Science and Karnataka State Diploma Nursing Examination Board for B.Sc Nursing, Post-Basic Nursing, and Diploma in Nursing respectively. The students' performance is very good in university and board examinations, and they are getting good results. It is proud to announce that this year we got 100% result in all the batches of B.Sc and GNM with 4 distinctions. It is very imperative to announce that our former student, Mr. Jinesh Rajan, is entitled as new Peace Commissioner in Ireland, and Mrs. Jasmine Mohammed Sharaf was awarded Best COVID Warrior in UAE 2022. And she is one among the top 10 selected nurses on Aster Guardians Global Nursing Award. We are so proud of you, dear achievers. We have arranged hepatitis B and COVID-19 vaccine camp for all the students to prevent jaundice and COVID-19. Every year, students actively participate in national pulse polio programs. and also actively donates blood in blood donation camps, and also conducted AIDS rally in 2021 December. Students organized various health awareness programs. We have organized COVID vaccination programs associated with Namma Clinic and Gottigere Government Hospital. With great reverence, I would like to convey my deep-felt gratitude to the management of WINS for their kind cooperation and encouragement in planning, organizing, and implementing the various programs for the development of the institution. Finally, I place on record the service and hard work done by the faculty and students to carry out all the activities of the college. I also thank in person, directly and indirectly, influence the growth of the institution. Thank you.
Thank you, Asina Madam. The duties of a teacher are neither few nor small, but they elevate mind and give energy to the characters. Now, I would like to call upon Ms. Anju Satyan and Mr. Arun B., lecturers of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions, for announcing faculty list of Vidyakirana Group of Institutions.
Mr. Nitin Jose, HOD, Department of Pediatrics. Mrs. Manisha T, HOD, Department of Psychiatry.
Mrs. Sulega, HOD, Department of Obstetrical and Gynecological Nursing.
Mrs. Honeymole EJ, Senior Lecturer, Department of Pathology.
Mr. Tamil Selvan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Psychiatry.
Mr. Arun B, Senior Lecturer, Department of Medical Surgical Nursing. Mr. Chindu PB, Senior Lecturer, Department of Anatomy. Mr. Sujit SS, Senior Lecturer, Department of Fundamentals of Nursing. Mrs. Gopika GK, Senior Lecturer, Department of Fundamentals of Nursing.
Mrs. Divya, Senior Lecturer, Department of Microbiology.
Ms. Ruthi Satishan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology.
Ms. Soumya Merin Chako, Senior Lecturer, Department of Pediatrics.
I would like to invite Sri Shivananda Sir to give the prize memento for our non-teaching staff.
Successful people are not gifted. They just work hard, then succeed on purpose. I would like to invite our faculties, Mr. Arun and Mrs. Sulekha, for announcing the name of academic achievers of 2021 and 22.
Good evening to everyone. Hard work is always remarkable. Success keeps you glowing, failure keeps you growing. This moment is sweet with your happiness.
Here the winners are encouraged their hard work. Now I request Srimati Beena M. Chariya to give praise to the achievers from B.Sc Nursing. From first year B.Sc Nursing, academic year 2020-21, first prize goes to Lena Baby with a distinction.
Second prize goes to Dinistha with distinction. Third prize goes to Asna Noor with first class.
From second year B.Sc Nursing, first prize goes to Silania with the distinction. In her absence, I would like to invite Neeraja. Second prize goes to Sneha with the first class. Third prize goes to Sri Lakshmi Gobi with the first class.
From B.Sc Nursing third year, first prize goes to Sonali with distinction. Then second prize goes to Archana with first class.
Third prize, Durkmini Durga, first class. Next one, fourth year B.Sc Nursing, academic year 2020-21. First prize goes to Anisha Begum Khatun. In the absence of Anisha, I would like to invite any fourth years. Second prize, Renita Das. In the absence, Sonali. Third prize, Indira Pal.
request Sister Ansu to give prize to achievers from GNM.
To Abhijit Panda. Second prize, Mindumol. Third prize, Sarbani Roy.
From GNM second year. Second prize goes to Mazrul.
Third prize, Sanovar Rahman. From third year GNM, first prize goes to Lelita.
Second prize goes to Mangala. Third prize goes to Vijay Kumar.
Thank you, sister.
Toppest mark in sociology. This award is in memory of our sociology professor. I would like to call our Shivananda sir to give this award. So, the student who is getting more mark in sociology in second year, and this year, that is Neeraja. Is not to alter words, but to live by them. I would like to call our faculty, Mr. Harish HP, for vote of thanks.
Thank you, sir. It's imperative to say thanks to our beloved guests before conducting to my role. Chief guest A.C. Prabhuswamy sir, I request Amjit sir and Shivananda sir to facilitate with memento. Srimati Beena, Madam, I request Asina Madam to come forward to facilitate it with a memento. Thank you, Madam, for your valuable words and valuable time with us. Srimati Bangari Madam, I request Ashley Madam to give with a memento, facilitate with memento. Thank you, Madam. I would like to say thanks to our guest, Mr. H.S. Shivananda sir. I request A.C. Prabhuswamy sir to facilitate with memento. Thank you, sir. I would like to say thanks to the guest, Ashley, Stephen. I request Shani Madam to facilitate with memento. Thank you, Madam. Now thank you. I request Prabhu sir to facilitate with memento.